Real-life tips from ex-thieves at how best to protect your home from being burgled. Whether you're heading out for the day or leaving on vacation, we all would like to think that we're leaving our homes secure. People have all sorts of tips and tricks for keeping their homes safe from burglars, but you'd be surprised of the little things you can do to ensure the utmost security for your home. And who would know better than actual real-life burglars? Here are 20 real-life tips from ex-thieves at how best to protect your home from being burgled. Number 1, have your lawn mowed frequently. It will give the illusion that someone is there. Number 2, guard your social media posts. You're on your dream vacation. You've got sunny, luxurious skies, and you're snapping away and sharing your views on Instagram or Facebook. It's one of the best ways for burglars to be alerted to the fact that you are not in your home. Save up your posts and share them after you get back. Number 3, hide your valuables. This is a no-brainer, but you want to hide them in an unassuming place that someone would never look. One woman hid her $35,000 in a laundry basket full of dirty clothes. Her ex-friend broke into the house to rob her, but he never found the money. Number 4, know who is who. Are you being careful who you allow through the front door? One ADT Home Security Systems salesman said, "People will let me in their house and just tell me where all the important stuff was, even before verifying whether I was legit or not, without even asking for an ID or anything. How do you know he's not a thief?" Number 5, guard dog. Get a big scary dog who can bark aggressively. Well, you don't even need to go so far as to actually getting a dog. Just put up a sign saying you have one. You'll have the full protection of a dog guarding your house without bathing it or cleaning up its poop. One ex-thief said, "All you need is a beware of dogs sign." He also said alarm systems aren't enough, as pretty much nobody arms them. A beware of dog sign, though, even if you don't have a dog, is a clear indication that this house is not easy prey. Number 6, this idea sounds like a 10-year-old came up with it. Glue a fake spare key under your doormat. The thieves will think it's the actual key, and when they realize it's glued down, they will also realize they are probably being watched, and they'll move on. What you are wanting to do is create a sort of trick that will show the burglars that you're on to them. Number 7, don't leave your car keys next to your front door. You're giving potential burglars a great exit and a free car. Do you hang your keys on a hook by the front door? This is one of the worst places to store your keys. It's exactly where burglars will expect you to put them. And it's so close to the door they can sometimes wrangle a device through the letterbox and lift them out. Keep your keys somewhere different and out of reach. Number 8. Another place that is often burgled is the car. Make sure that you put just as much effort into safeguarding your car as you do your house, locking it up and setting the necessary alarms. You'd be surprised how often people will leave their cars unlocked, and they will sometimes even leave the keys inside. It's how the majority of the cars are stolen. Number 9. You'd be surprised how many people actually put spare keys in totally obvious places. Yes, it's convenient to have an extra key in the plant or under the mat next to your front door in case you get locked out, but this is also a convenient place for someone to look, especially burglars. Do the smart thing, and if you must have a spare key hidden somewhere, find a really good spot that no one would ever think to look. Number 10, window shopping. One burglar said, "Lock your windows." 99% of the time, that's how we got in. We all keep our doors locked when we're heading out, but don't forget to seal up your windows. Number 11, when it comes to the car, not only lock the doors and windows, but also make sure that there is nothing valuable on display. If a burglar sees lots of belongings and personal items in the car, they are much more likely to be tempted to try to break in. Number 12, there's one place that all thieves are certain to make their first stop, and that's the closet. If you want to make sure that burglars don't get all of your best valuables, as soon as they enter your house, you should consider moving your jewelry and other items from the closet, which is where most people keep them. Number 13, keep your garage door closed. Sure, everyone closes it when they're leaving home or when they're going inside for the night, but what if you are puttering around in the garage and you just pop in the house to get something? Leaving your garage door open for just those few moments can be the perfect opportunity for a burglar to pounce. 14. You can keep your valuables protected in a safe, but a safe can be useful for guarding your stuff in a different way. Burglars will go straight for the safe, assuming there's something valuable in it. Set it up as a red herring and hide your valuables somewhere else. Clever. John told us burglars broke in, and after searching the house, they found the 400-pound safe. They focused on taking that out, and they left everything else behind, including an iPod, couple of Rolexes, and we always keep the safe empty. Number 15, it doesn't really matter how secure your house is. What matters is how your house compares to the other houses around you. If your neighbors have soft security measures, that's good news for you. Burglars will be more likely to go and rob them instead. Number 16. If your house is dark for a few days in a row, a burglar might notice and decide to break in and help themselves to your belongings. But if you set up an automatic lighting system, the lights will go on and off, and it will look like there's someone in the house, deterring any potential thieves from trying their luck. Number 17. Attaching your TV or sound system onto a mount means that it's much more difficult and time-consuming for them to lift it up and take it away. And a burglar's time is very valuable. This might mean they'll just give up. Number 18. Times of grieving and funeral arrangements are often periods where we are most vulnerable to being burgled. Burglars can find out about recent deaths from obituaries or even Facebook posts, and then take advantage of everyone being at the funeral to break in and rob the house. You might consider hiring someone to house sit during that difficult day. Number 19. Make things as inconvenient and time-consuming as possible, so burglars are delayed in their attempts. Thieves generally want to be in and out of the house as quickly as possible, so the longer it takes them to steal stuff, the more likely they are to give up. Here's what one burglar had to say. I'm going to look under the bed, I'm going to dump out every drawer, I'm checking the freezer and the bathroom cabinet. I will break things if I have to. If it takes me more than a minute or so to get something, then it's not worth the trouble. I want to be out of your house in less than 15 minutes. And finally, number 20. One burglar used to befriend his teammates and then ask to borrow something. He'd pretend he lost it, and by way of apology, he would buy them a ticket to a fun event, like a baseball game. And while they were out of the house, he'd break in and he would steal everything. He told another story where he would actually steal a barbecue grill, and he would leave a note from the next door neighbor saying that they borrowed it for a family gathering because they needed one quickly. And by the way, here's some ball game tickets for your trouble. Well, while they were at the game, he would break in and rob them blind. And on top of robbing them, he would keep the barbecue grill. So, don't trust random ticket gifts from people that you don't know very well. This concludes our top 20 tips on home security by real-life burglars. If you've enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to catch more videos just like this.